This is Rich Coleman. Right now I'm going to talk about how to tune your guitar. There are a lot of tools and things you can use for that, and buy all kinds of different tuners. One of my favorite ones actually clamps onto the guitar and picks up the vibrations off of the neck to do the tuning. So it works in any kind of environment. It doesn't matter how much noise is in the venue or wherever you're trying to do it. If people are singing, playing other instruments, because it's not using a microphone, it's picking it up directly off the vibrations. There are a lot of apps that you can get for your phone, either an Android, iPhone. Some of them are free, some of them are low cost. I actually have one of those that I use quite a bit. The problem with that is that it is using the microphone on your phone to try to pick up what the sound is. So depending on how much sound's coming out of the instrument and what other noises in the venue around you, that can have a big effect on your ability to be able to actually tune. What we're going to look at right now is how to tune without one of those. What you do have to have, so I mean this guitar right now is in really bad shape, it's really out of tune. What you have to have is some reference to tune the rest of the guitar from. So typically we start with tuning the A string. Now you can do this based on having like a recording or something, a song that you play, and taking one of the notes that you know and tuning that. So for example, you could take this C right here, if your song has that in it, and tune that to the recording to get this A string in tune. Absence of that, what I'm going to do is go kind of old-fashioned here. I'm going to use this thing called a tuning fork. And basically the premise of this is when you knock it against something, it makes these little tines on here start vibrating at what they're tuned for. So this specifically is an A440 tuning fork. So these vibrate at 440 cycles a second, which is the exact same vibration of your open A string. So the sound produced by this, which you'll pick up when you touch it against something, will match what your A string should be tuned to when it's in tune. So let's start with that. So get that thing started. Okay, so now that we've got that A string in tune, we can tune the rest of the guitar based on that A. Your basic, comparison tuning is to play a note on a different string and match it. So if we take this 6th string, which should be in standard tuning an open E, if you look at the notes on that, that would be an E, an F, a G, and the 5th fret would be an A. So this 5th fret A should match that open A on the 5th string. So let's tune those up. It's a little sharp. Now, when you tune, it's best to try to come below it and tune up. Because if you just tune down, if I try to take that and match it down to that, tune down to that, any residual energy in that string that's from stretched going down, and you might have a little slippage, stuff could still come down a little further. So best thing to do is if you come down below it and then tune up to it, and you're kind of stretching up and kind of building up that energy in the string, it'll help keep it in tune longer. Okay, and then following that same logic, if we take that A string, the 5th fret on that A is going to be the D, which should match the string below it. So you can hear that one's a lot lower, so we want to tune that up to match this D here. Following that same logic on the D string, your 5th fret is going to be a G. So you got your D, E, F, G. So that should match that open G. Again, tuning up into the G. Now where it differs is on the tuning the B. So if we take this G string, you've got a G, you've got an A, and then your 4th fret is the B. So that's what we're going to match up on that open B string. So we want to tune that to that B. And then we're back to the 5th fret, so on this B string, you've got a B, C, D, and then your 5th fret's the E. That's going to match your open E string on the 1st string. Much better. Now, another kind of quick, balance out here for comparison tuning is when you take that open 6th string E, for example, that's also your E on the 5th string is going to be at the 7th fret, so we can match up the two of those and see if there's any variance. Likewise, your open A on the 5th string is going to match up to the A on the 7th fret of your 4th string. Your open D on your 4th string is going to match up to the 7th fret on your G string. There's the Ds. And here's your variance again. So your open G is going to match up to the 8th fret on your 2nd string. And then we're back to the open B matching up to the 7th fret on the 1st string. So there's a couple ways that you can try tuning the guitar, and later I'll do one these talking about the harmonic tunings on this as well. But so just quick review: 5th fret, open string; 5th fret, open string; 5th fret, open string; 4th fret, open string; 5th fret, open string, and then your open lower string to the 7th fret above it. Open 7th, open 7th, open 7th, open 8th fret, and then open 7th. Right, now we're in tune.